Hi, my name is Amanda Williams, and today I'll be talking about aloe vera. It's a skin supplement that you could eat. I first heard about eating aloe vera when I was out working at the barn, and I was informed that a horse was going to start receiving 2 cups a day of aloe vera in his feed. This was the first time I've ever heard of this, so I was kind of skeptical as to whether or not it would help increase his digestion and reduce inflammation. So I decided to do some research on my own. I started by asking the question, is aloe vera a dietary supplement that helps reduce inflammation in the digestive tract? So the first thing I did was I put it into Google, and the first thing that popped out was all these claims by these medical companies trying to sell aloe vera, telling you that it could do anything from cure halitosis to regrow missing limbs. Of course, a lot of these claims were not true, so I had to start at the very basics. What is aloe vera? It's a plant that's related to the lily and the onion, as well as the garlic and asparagus, even though it tastes awful. There are over 300 different varieties of it, and one of the more potent kinds is the Barbadensis milliter. The first documented use was ancient Egyptian time, where it was used for external inflammation and internal purging, although it's often commonly thought to be used during the ancient Roman times as well. Today, it's used most commonly in skin burn gels and dry cream ointments. So the studies. The first study I found was on horses. There were 14 performance horses of various age and gender that had been suffering from lethargy syndrome and leukopenia, which is basically just low white blood cell count. They had had these symptoms for over 3 weeks and had received no prior treatment to aloe vera. After treatment, 11 of these horses showed significant improvement enough to be returned to performance, including increased energy levels, increased circulating white blood cells, and exercise tolerance. And this is an interesting study because currently there is no other treatment for leukopenia on the market for horses. The second study was done on rats. They took male lab rats and separated them into 4 groups. The first group was the control group. Group B received 1% freeze-dried aloe vera in their feed. The group C received 1% charcoal processed in the feed, and the fourth group, Group D, received 0.02% charcoal in the water. After the experiment was over and all the rats were dead, Group B showed significantly lower cases of chronic kidney disease, and Group C and B showed lower cases of harmful and fatal blood clots, especially so in the heart. Now, this was of significant importance because the way they set up this experiment was to look for the negative effects of aloe vera, and instead they found positive ones. Finally, the most interesting study was done on humans. A group isolated a sugar from aloe vera and named it APS1, and they ran it through a whole bunch of tests. 2 of the tests I decided to talk about today was on the oxidation of LDL and its ability to scavenge free radicals. The first test studied the oxidation of LDL, or low density lipoprotein, or the bad kind of cholesterol. In the experiment, with each dosage, the oxidation of the LDL in the human body decreased. So the more you ate, the less bad cholesterol that you had. The second test tested APS1's ability to scavenge free radicals. And in this, it wanted it to absorb the free radicals, and with increasing dosage, it absorbed up to 77% of the free radicals. So what causes all of this to happen? It's Acemannan, or like I like to call it, the secret sauce. It's an amino-stimulating polysaccharide, which just means it's a big sugar that stimulates the immune system. It also has minor cancer and viral fighting properties. It has beta-1,4 bonds, and it's a isomer, so it's very easily digestible. It's found in all aloe vera leaves, but the concentration and potency does vary. So the conclusion, does aloe vera help reduce inflammation in the digestive tract? Yes, there have been studies to prove that the aloe vera extract, when ingested orally, can help reduce inflammation by bolstering the immune system. However, there's a big difference between the extract that you're supposed to eat and the stuff that you put on burn creams. So don't confuse the two. Otherwise, you might end up like this. Thank you.